Cabo Verde begins with sheer, unforgiving rock, a chain of 10 islands born from violent volcanic eruptions in the middle of the Atlantic. But step off that black stone, and the environment inverts. You hit a coastal wind system that has built a global reputation for water sports. Geography dictates everything here. We are looking at an isolated African archipelago that functions culturally and economically as a direct bridge to Europe. This map illustrates the macroeconomic reality. The Cape Verdean escudo is strictly pegged to the euro at 110 to 1. This rigid tether imports European monetary policy into West Africa, insulating the islands from regional hyperinflation and anchoring political stability. This monetary predictability supports a government that avoids the volatility common in the region. This economic foundation makes Cabo Verde one of the safest, most politically consistent nations in Africa, though it ensures you will never find the dirt-cheap prices common to other emerging markets. To stay long-term, look at this decision tree splitting into two income paths. First, earning local escudos, where you accept the limited domestic job market. Second, bringing in outside capital. Earning foreign dollars or euros to spend locally is a direct execution of geo-arbitrage. Travel content frequently sells this archipelago as an undiscovered, inexpensive paradise. That narrative falls apart because it fails to specify which of these two branches they are talking about. Your financial reality on these islands is dictated by which branch of the tree you occupy. Getting in is highly accessible. Citizens of over 60 nations, including the US, UK, Canada, and the EU, enjoy visa-free entry for up to 90 days. Passports from India and other nations can easily secure an e-visa or visa on arrival. The friction happens online. That visa-free access still requires you to complete a mandatory pre-registration through the government's EASE system and pay an airport security fee before you board your flight. Once you land, the geography of cost takes over. Which specific island you choose dictates your burn rate. Islands built for mass tourism, like Sol, carry a heavy premium. The infrastructure is aimed at short-term vacationers, pushing prices up to standard European resort levels and instantly erasing any advantage of the currency exchange. To find actual mid-range affordability, you have to move to the local economic hubs, like the capital city of Praia or Mindelo. Here, the layout transitions to an authentic, dense urban environment. In these local zones, a standard meal at a traditional restaurant drops to an accessible $7 to $15 per person. Treating Cabo Verde as a single economic zone yields bad data. It operates as two vastly different consumer markets, separated by ocean. The internal engine of that local market runs primarily on maritime commerce, renewable energy development, and regional tourism. This side-by-side bar chart compares the local engine against Western lifestyle expectations. The median local wage hovers between $300 and $500 a month. Next to it, the cost of a modern one-bedroom coastal apartment sits between $400 and $750. Notice the deficit. For an expat seeking a local job, the baseline cost of coastal living exceeds local earning power. But by utilizing the digital nomad visa and a standard foreign salary, the deficit inverts into a significant financial buffer. Earning in foreign currency is a requirement for anyone maintaining a Western standard of living while based here. When the math aligns, the lifestyle delivers. The cultural heartbeat of these islands operates strictly on the national motto, no stress. It is a deeply hospitable environment, intrinsically built around live acoustic guitar music and a beautifully relaxed, rhythmic daily pace. The culinary anchor of that life is cachupa, a slow-cooked, heavy stew of corn, beans, cassava, sweet potato, and fresh fish or meat that perfectly reflects the rich agricultural history of the island archipelago. The tropical dry climate provides warm, sunny weather almost year-round, with the prime window running from November to July. It allows you to access unique volcanic geography, like floating effortlessly in the dense salt craters of Pedra de Lume, inside an extinct volcano. But that no-stress motto requires a caveat. While the nation boasts high political stability, living in urban hubs like Praia demands active vigilance. The specific threat profile involves persistent petty crime. Bag snatching and pickpocketing occur in crowded markets or isolated beach spots at night. You must avoid flashing valuables and practice baseline urban awareness. No stress applies perfectly to the cultural attitude of the people. It does not mean you can abandon basic common sense regarding your personal security. To finalize the decision, we map the variables. This quadrant chart plots your duration of stay on the x-axis against your source of income on the y-axis. The bottom right is the highest friction zone. Attempting a long-term relocation relying solely on local employment creates severe financial stress against the cost of modern housing. The top left is the mid-tier vacationer, a short stay fueled by foreign cash on an island like Sal. The experience is excellent, but you will pay standard European rates for it. The top right is the optimal zone, a long-term stay fueled entirely by foreign currency through a digital nomad visa, keeping you clear of local wage limits. Cabo Verde remains a mid-range, highly stable destination suited for those who can leverage foreign capital. Look at the matrix. Which of these 3 financial profiles do you fit into, and are the logistics worth the no-stress lifestyle? Let us know below. Next time we leave the Atlantic behind, we head to Cambodia, navigating the ancient kingdom of temples and breaking down an economy in rapid transition. Subscribe to stay grounded in the 99% reality of global economics and travel. We will see you on the next stop.